My main worry is like, I hope AI just doesn't replace artist work in Fortnite, because there's a lot of good things in Fortnite that artists have made.
EBD. Toilet.
Yo, what's good YouTube, guys? Welcome back to yet another video, yet another Yap session, yet another Fortnite season. We're in Chapter 6, mini Season 1, guys, and Fortnite did something today that I think is pretty interesting and pretty controversial, and I actually wanted to talk about. And you guys are going to notice I'm kind of landing at a really strange remote location, and I'm going to tell you guys why I'm doing that. We're actually heading to this ship over here, and as you can see, there's a couple other players going here, so I might have to lock in and get some elims. We're going to land on this shotgun. We're gonna grab this chest, get some loot, because we are definitely gonna need it. If you guys notice, we are landing on Darth Vader. He's a new NPC that just spawned in Fortnite. They just added him to the map again today. He was in a different spot, but they kind of added him to the game again. And as you can see, this is a hot drop, man. Like, there are people landing here, and you guys are gonna find out why in just a second. I'm just gonna make sure there's no one else here, which I don't actually think there is. He actually just landed right on me. That is really good.
You have learned much.
Yeah, so if you guys heard that, he actually just talked to me. If you accept Darth Vader's lightsaber and go into the portal, Fortnite added a new feature today where you can get an AI Darth Vader on your squad.
Your unorthodox methods have proven surprisingly effective. I shall lead your squad.
He actually calls you out by your name on some characters in the game. He recognizes Spider-Man. Yeah, basically, the topic of today's video is Fortnite adding an AI Darth Vader and what that kind of could do for the game. Now, if you guys don't know, you can summon this AI Darth Vader, and you can't see it under my face cam. I'm going to hide my face cam for a sec. We do have a hold Y to talk option right there. If I hold Y. Yo, what's good, Darth Vader?
The Force is good, Spider-Man. Ensure you remain focused on our objective. Why, go.
Yeah, so he kind of talks to you, and this guy's gonna keep hitting Darth Vader for some reason.
It's
actually fucked up.
With you, Spider-Man.
And, you know, I want to talk about this because
a
they're...
lightsaber, Spider-Man. A weapon of the Jedi and the Sith. Wielded with precision, lest you become another casualty in this conflict.
So as I was saying, this might be a little hard, dude. He's just gonna keep talking to me. But as I was saying, there is a lot of conflict with Darth Vader being in the game because people are not really happy with the use of AI in Fortnite. Oh my god, I almost died. It would have been awful. I'd have to restart the video, bro. People are not really happy with the use of AI in Fortnite, you know, because AI, as you guys know, has kind of taken over a lot of jobs in the modern day, and people just look at it as a negative thing, a cheap way out. People use it for school. People use AI for everything nowadays. It's all over, like, Twitter. If you go in any reply section, people are asking Grok questions, the stupidest questions. Now, Fortnite did put out a public thing that they have kind of like talked with the family of the Darth Vader voice actor. I believe his name is James Earl Jones, and this is kind of like something that they're doing to honor his memory, which I think is super cool, and I think this is actually a decently good use of AI because this feature hasn't even been out for a day as well. And there are already
Spider-Man, that viscous blue liquid. It is a basic yet effective restorative. I trust you were not tempted to imbibe such a crude concoction.
Wow, he actually is yapping. I honestly didn't think he would yap this much if I wasn't actually talking to him. Yeah, this feature hasn't even been out for a day, and people are already... There's already so many clips of this going around. It's actually kind of insane. Okay, Darth Vader. Yep, just throw the car at him, man. It's fine. It's not like I'm in it or anything.
That is quite the unrelenting fury, Spider-Man.
Thank you, Darth Vader.
Wielding an assault rifle.
W-aim. And yeah, so I think this is, you know, a good feature, and it's spawning a lot of good content for the game, and it got a lot of good publicity for the game. I think Fortnite really did this in a good way. I don't think this was meant to be malicious at all and purely for entertainment. And in my opinion, as long as you're using AI for that, it's not that big of a deal. There are people, you know...
Spider-Man, you have been struck.
Oh my god. What the f is happening? Let me out! Dude, I'm stuck. Holy shit, man.
5 eliminations. The dark side is clearly flowing through you, apprentice.
Thank you.
Ensure you do not choke on your aspirations.
I will not. There's a lot of people upset that they didn't get a legendary voice actor to do this. And in my opinion, I don't think a legendary voice actor would be able to really encompass this aura that Darth Vader has. I mean, James Earl Jones was like the voice actor for Darth Vader, and them getting an AI, you know, version of him kind of, you know, with some of his real voice lines, I think it's cool. Now, I will say I hope Fortnite doesn't rely on AI for anything gameplay related, like very strictly gameplay related, because I don't really support the use of AI like that personally. I think, you know, there are so many talented artists and voice actors out there. We've seen it in so much media. If you've ever watched anime or anything like that, there's so many talented voice actors out there. There's so many talented artists out there. You guys don't know, voice actors are going on strike because of the use of AI in media. So Fortnite supporting this and having an AI thing in the game, I can see why people are upset. And I agree with you. I hope they don't do this for the foreseeable future, because I don't think that would be good. I think, you know, it would kind of ruin the game's reputation if they kept using AI. And, you know, the majority of people, I think, don't really care, because at the end of the day, it's all in good fun. Like, watch this. Darth Vader, how do you feel about LeBron James?
LeBron James. I sense great presence on the court. Does his prowess translate to strategic thinking beyond this basketball?
Like, that's what I mean, dude. Like, there's no game where you're gonna hear that besides Fortnite. And, you know, that's why, like, in my opinion, it's all in good fun. This guy is dead, I think. I don't think he's... Yeah, goodbye. Oh, wait, he actually saved himself. Good job. There's no other game like Fortnite where you're gonna hear that, and like they just did a great job with this. This is something I've never seen in a video game.
You, Spider-Man.
I want to know what you guys think and how you feel about AI Darth Vader in Fortnite, because I've seen a lot of just upset about it, you know, and it's kind of compelled me to just make a video. I like to talk about things in Fortnite and what the game is doing good, what the game is doing bad. I think this is a good thing, and I think, you know, it's not too overpowering, it's not too overbearing to the point where, like, you know, AI is overrunning Fortnite. I'm sick of AI, and I don't really want it to overtake the game, but with this use of it, I'm happy with this. I think this is a good portrayal of the guy that made Darth Vader, and, you know, it's faithful to him, and I think it's really cool. Now, if they got a random AI person that wasn't James Earl Jones to be Darth Vader, I think that would be mega cringe. I think that would be stupid. This I can respect, you know, I think this is cool. Maybe I'm not seeing the full picture. Maybe I'm a little biased because I play Fortnite, but I normally speak out when Fortnite does something bad, and this doesn't feel too bad. I think it's all in good fun, and it does make for a lot of funny clips like this. Darth Vader, what's your favorite Ice Spice song?
Ice Spice has songs, Obi-Wan. The Empire does not concern itself with such trivialities. However, if pressed, I find the concept of munch fascinating. An entire populace defined by its snack-like consumption habits. Is there a strategic advantage to this Ice Spice?
My main worry is, like, I hope AI just doesn't replace artist work in Fortnite, because there's a lot of good things in Fortnite that artists have made. Like, I'll put a couple on the screen that are made by artists in the game. You know, Fortnite will feature skins from players that have designed these skins. Different loading screens that they hire artists to make. I think Fortnite's very in tune with their artists. Because, like, they put a loading screen that someone makes in the season every season, and they're usually pretty fire. So yeah, that's kind of my take on AI Darth Vader in Fortnite, and I guess we're just gonna jump on this dude's head. Darth Vader, there's someone in this house. Anakin, it's Anakin, Darth Vader. The threat is Anakin.
Anakin, not child.
Darth Vader, get that guy. This guy in front of you. Get him. Is this guy real? There's no way.
Ally.
Oh my god, he's got a car!
Eliminate the target yourself, or are you suddenly helpless without your web shooters?
Wow, he's dissing me, bro. Yeah, if you guys haven't played the update yet, make sure to ready up. You know, you can pick he actually recognizes a lot of skins. Like, I'm wearing Spider-Man, but he's recognized Star Wars skins. I've seen him recognize Hatsune Miku, Peter Griffin from Family Guy. You know, have some fun with it. But again, don't let this be an entryway for Fortnite to keep using AI in their video game, because no one likes that. And, you know, there are so many artists. Fortnite has so much money. They can hire whatever kind of artist they want to make, you know, art for the game. I don't think they need to use AI at all. To play devil's advocate in this case. I think they're just doing this to preserve the memory that James Earl Jones left behind. And I'm not really like a Star Wars fan. I don't really care, you know, about the lore. I've seen a couple films and movies. And, you know, I know the story, but I'm not, like, the biggest Star Wars fan. James Earl Jones didn't impact me personally. I didn't grow up with his films. I didn't grow up with his voice. So, this is coming from, like, kind of a neutral party in saying that, like, I think this is good for the game. No! You motherfucker!
Strike them down.
He just killed Darth Vader, dude. I wanted to win a game with him to show you guys what it looks like, but I'll play a clip of me winning at the end of the video with Darth Vader. He just says a goofy lie every time. I don't think it ever changes. He just says something goofy once in a while, so. 1v1 Stitch, man. Oh, I see him. Oh, this guy has terrible positioning. Lucky for this guy, man. He's really weak, man. He's 1 HP. What's he gonna do? He's gonna do nothing. Yeah, so if I won with Darth Vader, he would have said something really awesome.
The Empire's reach extends even here. Victory is ours. The Force has guided us to this victory royale. Let the echoes of our triumph resonate across this digital battlefield. A testament to the might of the dark side.
Thank you, Lord Vader. Guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. Let me know what you think down below of AI being in Fortnite. Are you a fan of it? Or based on the reception this is getting, are you afraid that AI is gonna be in the game more and take out more artists? Comment down below, subscribe for more Fortnite content, and don't forget to use code SCOTTIGETSFLOPPY in the Fortnite item shop.